Morning, Mark, and another Premier night coming up at Addington, which you've got probably not as many as we've had in some past, but plenty of class. The fillies of quite some interest, Havana and Town Echo, in which you were driving. Much between them, how do you rate them?
Town Echo was her first start for us, and she went a good race and from a spell, so should improve with that, I would expect, and probably be better for the run. So yeah, and the other filly, of course, came out at last start a winner, and from a handy draw, you'd have to probably respect her chances again.
Yes, she got the better run of the two in the lead up, and it looks like she might get that again.
Possibly, yeah. Town Echo does follow out the filly of Mark Jones's,
Yes.
who's a nice filly. So I'm envisaging she should get a nice run through. So maybe the draws on paper look pretty even.
We've got quite a few trotters lining up, well, three actually, but American Pride and Enhance Your Calm. Where do you think they stand? American Pride looks to be on the up.
Yeah, he trained great last Saturday, but I was a little bit disappointed with his work on Wednesday. So hopefully that's just a one-off thing, and he can sort of perform as well as he trained on the Saturday. But he is trotting very good, and he's got stronger. So he's done nothing wrong, and his wins have been impressive. So you'd have to think he'd be hard again.
Where's Enhance Your Calm at, Mark?
Look, I couldn't be happier with his training. He's training very, very good, and I'd be really disappointed if he didn't go out and wasn't right in the firing line at the end, because he's training the best he's trained for some time.
The 30-metre handicap's not too much of a problem?
No, he's been racing the best, and he hasn't been acquitting himself well with them, so we thought we'd just drop him down in company, and generally steps well, so I think he'd make the handicap up pretty quickly, and as I say, he's training as good as, if not better than he ever has.
And Winterfell, expecting any? What are you hoping for there?
Look, we've sort of just been hoping that he was starting to do things right, which he has done that last couple of runs, but I think a smaller field will help him this week, and he feels very good in his work, so maybe be a change of tactics this week, and we'll put him in the race at some stage and see if he can do the job for us.
That's fine. And when we come to the Canterbury Classic, well, self-assured on the Unruly seems to be the answer. But where does Spankham rate? I mean, can he win this first up, or is he going to need the race? What's your feeling on that?
I think he'd need the right run first up. I think he'd be in the first four, and if he was to be in the first four, I think he'd be happy with the run. But I wouldn't say he couldn't win it. But he's drawn 10, and unless he was very fast away, he's probably going to have to do some work at some stage, like self-assured.
How do you rate Spankham at the moment, Mark, compared to last year, 12 months ago, when he was the Cup favourite? Is he? Where is he on that level?
Look, I think he'll come into close to favouritism on Cup Day. I think he'll have 3 runs under his belt. His work's been very good, and he's just a little rounded condition, and if it's a true run race, it might just find him out first up, but he's come back as good as he was last year.
Are you hoping with self-assured that he can begin a couple of times and you can take him off the Unruly, or what are your plans along those lines?
That's what we're hoping, Dave. He's a sensible enough horse, and I don't think he had much excuse for making a mistake a couple of times there, but let's hope it might be just a matter of getting his confidence back, and certainly he's the type of horse he could begin very quickly if he caught it right, but and naturally in the Cup, if he drew favourably, he'd put himself right in the race.
How much of a disadvantage would it be if you had to start from the Unruly in the Cup? Would you view that as a disadvantage?
Oh, yes and no. It just depends how the race is really going to be run, I suppose, at the end, but you're certainly better off beginning than you are giving them 20 or 30 metres start.
Yes. But you'd prefer to be in the draw if he does his things right in the meantime.
Yeah, well, as I say, he can begin quite quick, and he led in the Auckland Cup, and he hadn't had a lot of experience then, so he's had more experience now, so he shouldn't be making mistakes.
Very good point. And then we have Equisancta to end up the night. A little bit of an enigma lately. Where do you think he's at?
Aquasante?
Mm.
Look, yeah, I think he's just a little horse. He's got to have one run at them. He's drawn the outside, so I think his best option would be to drop back and hopefully that's a true run race and he gets dragged into it at the right time. But yeah, he's just a nice little horse in that grade, and he knows certainty, that's for sure.
Okay. Well, good luck, Mark. Thank you.
Good, Dave.
I think we